There we go. What's going on, Antoine?
Not much, man.
I'm sitting here with Antione Norwood.
Yeah.
Let's do some plugs up top.
Plugs?
Plugs. Your socials, any shows you got
Oh, yeah. Antione Norwood, a.k.a. Antoine the Comic on Instagram, and I believe on TikTok as well.
Oh, TikTok guy.
Yeah. I doom scroll. I don't know what it is.
Abby's making me get TikTok. She's like, if you want to be a success in this, you've got to start doing that. And I'm like, you're not wrong. I just don't want the Chinese to have my information. And then she's like,
They've already got your information.
yeah, they probably do.
Like, I don't know if you heard, but everybody's social security number out there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's out there.
They can have my debt.
I don't think they want your debt. They're going to use your face to make deep fakes and then send an email to your wife and be like, hey, your man's cheating. And it's just going to be a deep fake of your face in the middle of a sexual act. It's going to be great.
And she won't believe that because, you know why? I would never.
Never say never.
No,
It's only 2024. You got time.
We worked out a deal a long time ago. I cheat. She chops my dick off, so I don't really want that to happen. So I'm not going to do that.
Did you guys shake on it though?
I got married to her.
Yeah, that's sort
of like the God shake, you know?
Yeah. That is the ultimate handshake.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's the ultimate dap.
Antoine also hosts a sick show over in Rec Room here in Southern Pines.
Yep.
That's pretty dope.
I'm a high score comedy show.
Yeah.
Yes. You excited?
Yeah.
This Friday?
Excited. This Friday night, October 18th. Come on out. It's always a good time.
Is this episode going to be out before then?
I'm going to have it edited and yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, if you hear this, if anybody hears this before the 18th, we'll be there.
It might be up by Friday.
Yeah.
No, wait. That is Friday.
That is Friday. Please. At least Wednesday. Wednesday night. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I'll have it up. It
Cool.
takes me about 2 hours to get this shit chopped up.
Yeah. 2 hours?
It's not fun.
It's dedication, man. You're better than me. That's why I haven't started a podcast yet.
You don't have to do all. You can just let it just sit unedited with nothing, with no music, no. Don't even put artwork.
That just seems so drab. I might as well be on NPR. You know what I mean? Just, yeah. I don't know.
NPR. We don't have the names for NPR. My name's definitely white. Your name. You could be like maybe a host, but definitely down.
Like if I switched to my first name and then did like this nickname, so like Terry Norwood or something like that. Ooh. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Ooh, Terry Norwood's got a sick show on NPR.
Yeah, Terry Norwood for sure.
Counting Tonight with Terry Norwood. What are we counting tonight, Terry? I was like,
I'm actually like really convinced that this is actually going to be a show.
Yeah, that sounds so real. I add that into existence. Right?
I'm gonna have to bleach my skin or something.
You should now make that. That should be your TikTok show. It's
Terry Norwood.
Counting Tonight with Terry.
Counting Tonight with Terry Norwood. I like that actually.
And you just count things. You're like the grown up count from Sesame Street.
Just without the accent.
Yeah, no accent. He went to college, learned how to drop that.
How many bottles of baby oil were at Diddy's house? 1, 2, 3.
Too many.
Too many. I'm not going
enough
that far.
to send him to jail for a long time.
Yeah, it wasn't even like the baby oil that was the issue. It was like, was it GHB or something like?
Oh, I didn't know you had GHB. I'm not keeping up with any of that. I lost my like when
again.
Epstein
I'm on
died,
TikTok.
Yeah,
so
when Epstein died on my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, well, yes and no. I was like, wow, another pedophile dead. Great. And then I was like, wow, he had a lot of information. We're never going to see that.
He did, yeah.
So happy birthday. It's like getting the PlayStation controller without the PlayStation. It's like what the fuck am I going to do with this? Like,
yeah.
The worst part of your birthday present.
Yeah, I'll fucking plug it into your computer or something.
Yeah, I'll play Fallout on the computer.
Yeah. Or get League of Legends. Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I would love to play video games. Unfortunately, I don't have time. I have Red Dead Redemption 2 still.
Lifestyle choices, man. You got to change them. You know?
Okay, I can do this podcast, do some stand-up, hang out with my kid. All right, let me fit weightlift to maintain this bag of gas you see amongst you. Let's do weightlifting 3-4 times a week, tops. And now let's find video game time. I can stay up all night and have time. But I already abuse caffeine,
buddy.
Like it's cocaine almost. So
speaking of which, that gum, not advertising this at all, but
I don't have sponsors. Maybe this will turn out into something.
Yeah, I don't know. That gum I was just chewing, I found it just on ads again on TikTok, and everybody was talking about it or whatever. But it's got caffeine in it. It's also got theanine in it, which is like an active ingredient on like helping you like focus and shit like that.
Oh, so it's like a nootropic gum.
Yes. Dude.
Caffeine gum was out a few years ago and didn't sell.
Yeah.
Too little caffeine in it.
Well, this one's is only what 80 milligrams.
That's decent. Two of those is a monster can.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm,
oh shit.
Around 165.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot about.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You lived the life of a fucking roadie.
Slightly above a ghost.
Yeah, you're a fucking roadie for sure.
But I'm trying to do it all legally now.
You're like a stay-at-home roadie, which is weird.
You ever heard about what the truckers use to stay up? You ever heard
Meth?
about their toothpicks? Yeah, it is meth, but they say the toothpicks are soaked in a meth solution.
Oh, shit.
You don't know how long I've been looking for these damn toothpicks to just, like, get shit done.
Why don't you just, like, dip it in some Adderall?
I don't have Adderall.
Yeah. I can't help you there. Can't help you there.
We're on a recording. He can't.
Yeah, not on this podcast.
Not on this podcast. The FDA is going to be not FDA. All the A's.
FDA.
All the A's. AA.
The Food and Drug Administration is going to be at your door.
You never know. If I host a show here, I guarantee you they'll be like, "Are you have a license for this? This is a backyard party." It's like you have a keg.
Yeah,
they chose to be here.
You live in Moore County. Nobody's checking.
I don't tell people where I live.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'm sure they know. I brought you on to talk about sleep paralysis because you suffer from it, right?
So I don't anymore. I haven't had it in a minute, which is like since the last time we talked, I haven't had it.
Okay.
But there was like a good like once or twice a week for like maybe a month straight, I would have sleep paralysis.
So what happened to you? What did you see? Did you see anything?
I didn't see anything. I felt like something was watching me.
Okay.
The last time that I had it, which is super weird. And I think, funny enough, this is I think when like all the Diddy stuff had actually started too. So like, how funny would it have been?
A Diddy ghost sitting on
Diddy
your
was
chest,
just, Diddy,
oiling you up, holding
yeah,
you down.
he was just take that. Where you going, Daddy? You know, like nah.
Real quick before we continue, have you seen the picture? Is it real of him and Jay-Z and J-Lo? The one that's been leaking all over social media.
Yeah, I'm sure it's real.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Before we.
I look. I'll say this. Ever since this whole thing happens, I've got like I already made it to the point where like I don't ever want to be famous like that. Like I don't want to be like a megastar because like there's some. I've always had a thought that there's dark shit going on in Hollywood, but now everything like these past like 10 years has been confirming it, and not even just Hollywood too. Like people who are trying to make it to stardom via YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or fucking pieces of shit.
Or,
you know?
or let's look at like not just Hollywood, just entertainment in general.
Yeah.
And entertainment, I'm going to include politics in that.
Oh, 100%.
It's
politics is just WWE for old people.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
I like both. I like WWE and politics.
Yeah.
But like,
I just jumped in this season. I'm very lost on the plot, but
it's honestly, this is probably the least involved I've been with the political stuff in 4 years.
it's a goddamn
I
mess.
think the last election I got burnt. I just got burnt the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I still listen to news, but if you look at my social stuff, do you see me post anything?
No.
No. And like I have.
And I almost fell into that trap because I started to, and I was just like, I feel like I'm getting way too divisive on
Right.
my own social media.
Yeah,
and like I need to chill out.
It's real. It creeps because like I know a lot of comedians. I know most comics are left of center.
Yeah.
Most of them. And I just so happen to be friends with every single right of center comedian that I know.
Well, I mean, look at you.
I know, but
It's kind of, it's kind of, you know, if I saw you, I'd be like, definitely not a liberal.
Oh no, and refuses to call himself a Republican for what they did to his great grandparents.
What did they do to your great grandparents?
Oh, they were the North in the War of Northern Aggression, Civil War.
Yeah, no, I got that. Sorry if my silence was confusing for you, but
no, I had a feeling you picked up on it, but I just kind of anyway.
I knew it was North versus South, but
no, I'm not like crazy about that shit, but
yeah,
it is fun to say.
I told myself I was going to vote this year, and then I just realized that registering ended the 11th.
So you can't vote?
Nope.
You're not registered at all?
I was for the last one, but you have to register, I think, every time you vote.
No, I might not be able to vote either. I
it's past the deadline to register, so.
I'll show up, see if they don't hand me one. I can do the whole.
Here's where I'm at with that, though. Like, I'm kind of okay with not being registered to vote. in like not voting, because like if it goes one way, I'll be super happy. And if it goes another way, I'll just wait and see to say I told you so to everybody who voted that particular way. So
yeah, that's the kind of like that's what I do every time. I'm like, hey, look, I was right again.
yeah, so
like,
and like I'm one guy, my vote isn't gonna change the fucking balance of the fucking
and,
country or whatever, so at that point I don't really think that it's not really hindering me all too much. Like, and I'm not saying that all the votes don't matter, I'm just saying I'm one less. There's no situation in history where there's like, oh man, if we just have one more vote.
Do you remember that movie that came out where it was like it came down to like, I think it was called Swing Vote or something like that.
Mm-mm.
It was silly. I think it was like, who's the guy from that TV show Yellowstone? The old guy, the main guy? Kevin Costner? I think it was him.
Yeah.
I think it was his. I think, and like it came down, like you had the two candidates, and they counted all the votes, like they would ever actually fucking do that. And then like it came down to this one guy hadn't made up his mind yet, so they both were like taking him on golf trips and shit like that, trying to win his vote. I never watched the movie.
You sound like you know a lot about it for
I
somebody who's
do
never
because
watched
I
it.
read like a synopsis of it one time because I was like, should I watch this movie? And then I watched the trailer and I was like, I think I know how this is gonna go.
Okay.
And then I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I do like the one that they did with similar.
Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis.
That was funny.
That one was hilarious.
But
yeah.
the one they did with Chris Rock before that.
Oh, Head of State.
Out of Head of State, where he was like an alderman that they turned into the president.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch too.
That was the one Bernie Mac was in. Is his cousin, and he was just fucking tripping on live TV. I love that.
The best thing about the campaign is like parts of that were filmed in Robinson County.
Really?
Yeah, at a golf club in Robinson County.
Wow.
Yeah, so like we're all real happy about that out there.
That's your one victory that you got.
Yeah, we got Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis hanging out at a golf club one day, I think.
Shout out shady ass Robco.
That movie is literally how elections go now, though.
Yeah.
Like something bad happens and like the other person actually gains points. Like
yeah.
He shot him and like
Zach
Galifianakis shot Will Ferrell and gained like 10 points.
Fun fact: there was a. So there was 2 attempts. They're saying that there is like apparently about to be a third.
Oh, I'm sure this going to be. He's just dodging shit until he.
Like
wins.
Up until inauguration,
yeah.
Like I don't know, and even after that, I don't know.
Well, the scare. I think people are scared. Like, oh, he's a lame. He gets elected. He's already a lame duck president. So like, it really comes down to down ballot whether or not he gets the House and the Senate.
Yeah.
So if he gets the House and the Senate and he's got all the that he can pretty much do whatever he wants, pushing legislation through. And then the Supreme Court's going to be pretty decent for the next few years. So might get some good stuff going. Might get some bad stuff going. Who knows? I just hope. This is what I hope. Whoever wins, I hope that apparently my dogs they hate it too. They hate politics. But I hope whoever wins, everyone gets exactly what they think is going to happen. So if people think that Trump's going to be a nonce, I hope it's great, good for you. But if people think that he's going to be great, I think that's going to happen too. I really don't care anymore. I've come to the point where it's like.
Well, and then here's the thing too. It's not like you're just losing. Everybody who kind of voted one way or another is going to suffer repercussions. Yeah. So we're all in this shit storm together, which makes me feel better. Because it's not just me getting punched down on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but the thing that makes me mad is so many of my friends are like, I don't talk politics with my friends. I think most people. I think I might have to pause that podcast real quick, check on my dog. All right, I think dogs are okay.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, I think we've done too much. Let's get back to the topic.
Oh, yeah.
I did way too much political stuff. I didn't want to do that.
Again, we're back on APR with Antione Norwood.
APR would be a good Antione Public Radio.
Yeah.
There's your fucking podcast, by the way. Antione Public. You just come up with 4 characters. You'll be like John, but like less spastic.
Yeah. Shout out JP. I love that guy.
He'll probably be on one soon. I gotta talk nerd shit with him, I think.
He also invited me on a podcast too.
Oh, really? What's his?
I don't know. Him and Zach are apparently starting one.
I'm supposed to be involved in that, I think, but I think they're going to leave me out.
Oh.
That's fine.
That sucks.
I don't live in Fayetteville. It really is a time suck for me.
Yeah.
I'd much rather, if I was going to do it with somebody regularly, it would be you because we live in the same town.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So maybe
it's just easier that way.
Yeah, it's just we just maybe once a week come have a beer.
And I have to worry about getting carjacked or something.
Yeah, well, not at this half of the neighborhood. Maybe down that way.
Well, not in my neighborhood at all.
No, not yours at all.
Yeah. Everybody minds their business. But anyway, back to the topic.
Sleep paralysis. So you said the last time you saw something or felt like you saw something.
Yeah. Man, it was so long ago now. Like, my memory's so shit, dude.
You quit doing all the drugs too.
Huh? Yeah, I know. Imagine how I would be on drugs.
More fun.
Probably.
We never hung out when you were real on drugs.
Yeah, it's probably for the best though.
Yeah.
I look at like some of the things that like I did when I was on drugs. And I'm like, yo, like even getting drunk now, I'm like, yo, you were an asshole. Like,
we all have those nights. I've had a few asshole nights being drunk, especially at comedy.
Yeah.
I ran away with the microphone one time at a Menda show. I don't think you were at that one.
I don't think I was.
It's a Christmas charity event.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You're like, thanks for the charity. It's fucking free
let's
mic.
not. I don't like living in the past.
Yeah. But no,
I'm a better man now. I know when to hand the microphone back before I go and cry.
Yeah. We grow.
We grow as people. That was like 5 years ago.
Jesus.
I think.
I've known you forever.
Yeah, I've known. Yeah, since your mid-20s probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was maybe 24 when I met you.
Yeah, I've known you in 4 different body styles.
Yeah.
I known you as young Antoine, fat Antoine.
Super Saiyan Antoine.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking the transformations just keep coming.
I've maintained like the relative similarity in the facial hairstyles, but my body does blow up and
You've
shrink.
always looked the same to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I don't think you've really ever changed, honestly. Like the shirts are always different, and I'm like, oh, never knew you could pull off that color, and like that's about as far as that goes, as far as appearances.
I don't even have regular clothes anymore. It's all work clothes. Everything I own is work clothes.
That's depressing.
It's so like I didn't think my life would ever be a uniform. Like I never joined in the military, like. And look at me now.
And you're like, I should have. I would have got better benefits.
I've still got green pants on right now, dude.
This is my work attire. So
this is it. This is my uniform. This is the uniform from the last job technically, but I like wearing orange so I don't get hit by cars.
I'm usually in like a fucking like sweats and like a hoodie.
You work from home, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people say that's living the dream. I say I would never.
It can be, but like when you're frustrated with work at home, like now you're taking it out on the dog. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, though, you can always walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
be like,
true.
You know what? I'm gonna go play Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck these TPS reports.
Like maybe I would say 5 hours out of my day, I am gaming pretty hard.
You should Twitch while at work.
I should. Honestly, I thought about it.
Just stack money on top of money. That's what I say. Right?
Yeah, I really should. Because
really
honestly, I need the money.
We all need the money.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this. I'm hoping this turns into money. I'm hoping we are interesting enough to draw.
Well, if we stay on topic, fucking maybe.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
ADD cast.
Yeah, man. This is the worst podcast probably ever.
No, you should have heard the last one.
I'm good. Wait, who was the last one?
The last one, we were outside the Rabbit, and there was just cars going by, alarms going off, random people walking up.
And you wanted to do the same thing tonight?
No, we were going to do it on the way there.
Oh, we were going to do it in the car while you were driving?
I don't have to have the mic. They have externals.
Oh, okay.
I would have set it in the middle.
The sleep paralysis thing, let's go back to that.
Let's get back on topic.
Yeah. No, the sleep paralysis thing, and I had sleep paralysis as like a child or whatever. However, that was very, very different.
What happened like as a kid?
So my mom was married to this guy for a long time. He was my stepdad, I guess. But he always had like these fucking just stories, like ghost stories and stuff like that about when he grew up and like all this like crazy stuff, whatever.
Why would his stepdad try to tell the little kid that? Because isn't the whole point to send him to bed and them not come out?
Right? No.
Okay.
No. He was a lunatic, 100%. That guy was unhinged.
He was trying to make it.
Like, I'll put it to you this way. This is how crazy this dude was. He refused to die. And by that, I mean he got struck by lightning in our front fucking yard. Direct hit. And came in and just had less hair, no eyebrows, and was smoking. Like, literally smoke was coming off his face.
That's awesome.
Dude,
you know,
it was...
Martha Stewart's been struck 3 times by lightning?
Really?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
I didn't know she was a demon either, dude. God's been trying to kill her for years.
But, yeah, man. Like, he just had, like... And I would even go as far as to say, like, he had, like...
Was he normal after that? There's
no
way. Ain't
no
no way. He's going to be shaky.
He wasn't normal before that? Oh, no, he wasn't shaky. Like, this dude was totally fine.
What, did he get scared when the rain came around?
Nope.
Damn, did he get mad?
He would walk out in fucking hurricanes, dude.
Yeah.
Like, straight up hurricanes. I think when Fran hit...
I don't think that's the bad boy most women are looking for.
No, that's a demon boy, for sure. He was on demon time. But he would always have, like, you know, stories about, like, all these ghosts. But for, like, the longest time, we did not believe him at all. Until his mother, my little brother's grandma, had confirmed these stories verbatim with him not around and told us all about this stuff.
Okay.
And, like, stuff in their house, stuff at his uncle's house.
You think some of this shit was, like, in your house around him? And
Oh,
yeah.
He was definitely like a catalyst for things like that.
Yeah, I mean, God tried to help.
God
or
did.
Zeus, one of the gods.
Yeah,
He
whatever one you
touched
pick, they were not happy that he was walking the earth. Yeah. But yeah, no. So, prime example. So we hear all these stories, whatever, and it was kind of crazy. We are living in like a little double wide. We lived in like this little rinky-dink, fucking just trash ass neighborhood. Nothing but double wides and trailers all around. Fucking uneven pavement, all that shit.
Just the Fayetteville days? Just before
yeah. Well, like Parkton.
Oh, you from where my wife's from?
Yeah.
I know Parkton well.
Yeah, we lived off of High Pony, next to there was a fire station like right down the street from us. Anyway, but one day, like we had this dog. My parents raised Great Danes while we lived in this double wide. So it's them, 3 children, 5 Great Danes.
5 and a
5.
That is
yes.
1 Great Dane and a double wide is more than enough.
Yeah. No,
5,
we had 5,
you
and then they would have puppies.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so it was absolutely chaotic. It was insane.
Smelled pretty good.
No, it smelled like shit all the time. But
did the dogs make it outside all the time or not?
No. That's another story though. We had this one dog named Sapphire, and
you have a dog a stripper name?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's a big stripper name.
She was a blue Great Dane, so we called her Sapphire. It made sense.
That made okay. Yeah.
But she would like bark at this one area in the kitchen, and I'll never forget. It was like right next to where this refrigerator was, and then next to it was like the microwave or whatever, and then it was just like counter space, all that stuff. But she would look at the refrigerator and just bark all the fucking time, and we didn't know what she was barking at. Like she would just growl and bark and just like not want to walk over there. She'd walk around it if she could.
This is the only dog that was a thing?
It was the only dog. One day, it was like Christmas Eve of like 2001 or 2003, I can't remember. My mom, she gets a digital camera for Christmas. And so she's taking pictures of everybody and like, you know, blah, blah, blah. She takes a picture of my godfather right next to the refrigerator in that little spot, whatever. We don't see anything there. She takes a picture and then like it develops and we see like a blurred out figure like right next to him. I have the picture on my phone too. I can show you later if you want.
Creepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty creepy.
Dude, it was like a white dude. It looked like he had some sort of like military coat on or something like that. Like, and like you see his hand just like kind of like reaching out like towards my godfather. I don't know. It was super weird.
So you clearly believe in ghosts now.
Oh yeah. Like I've got photo evidence. I've had experiences.
All right, cool. My daughter's going to want to put together a ghost hunting team, and you're going to be on it, bro.
Nah.
No?
Nah. Then it's not that ghosts aren't scary. They're more annoying than they are scary.
Okay.
To be honest.
I told her she can't ghost hunt here because I don't get paid overtime dealing with ghosts. Like that's
the last thing you want to do is find out that you have to like condemn your home.
Right. Yeah. I'm not dealing with portals. I'm not dealing with ghosts. Too much.
Yeah.
Not here. Like we can go to an asylum. Hey.
Yeah. And take it elsewhere.
Yeah. And then we're going to spray off our shoes with holy water, just like I do. With like if I'm dealing with bugs or something.
Yeah. No, exactly. No, it's definitely not something that you want in your home.
No.
But that being said, so fast forward like quite a few years, like maybe I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 years later. I'm in high school. There was a night where I was trying to go to bed. We moved into this new house. It was a new construction home or whatever. This, that, and the third. We were having some sort of party. And whenever we had parties, my parents would always have like a major fight. Like all the time. Like it would be the most embarrassing shit.
I tried to get one person to come over today, and I had to clean rooms that we're not using right now. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's not a major fight, but I can get it.
No, dude.
Imagine
like these were straight up fights.
Yeah. When we have a party, you know, I don't know if you saw the construction materials up underneath the carport.
No, I didn't even pay attention.
See, men just don't.
Yeah,
care.
no, I walked in, I said what's up, and I was like, let's chill. That was it.
The one thing that I would have liked you to said, but it's a little dark. Man, this lawn is well cut.
You know, even if it is dark, I can tell.
Thank you, man.
I can see the lines, dude. It looks great.
That was my weekend. It's like, hey, you been doing comedy? No, this yard looked like shit. I'm a homeowner, man. I ain't got time for that.
God, one day I'll get there. I'll know that struggle one day, but
I'm not a homeowner. I'm fucking the homeowner.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
You're a homeowner by association.
That's right. If she dies, it's mine.
Homeowners association. That's how that works.
Yeah.
That's HOA, right?
No.
That's why it's
that's
why it's spelled HOA, because you're a hoe, fucking a homeowner.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
If this whole neighborhood got together and we said, hey, we don't want anybody to put up blue and green Christmas lights, white lights only, colored lights, you know, like crazy lights. That's how you get
colored
HOA.
lights is super
Listen,
wild.
I'm a huge fan of colored lights. I only like colored lights. I hate white lights, by the way. I'm not about white Christmas. I'm like, I want my yard to look like a Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yeah.
My wife knows this. She hates my choices. I get. There's a.
She likes just white lights all over the place?
There's literally a colored side of the yard and a white side of the yard at Christmas time. Come by, I'll show you. You know which side's hers.
That's so wild.
It is funny.
There's a colored side of the yard.
Colored lights. Yeah. It's super funny.
Is there a colored only water fountain too?
Well, we have a blue section in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So we have like, you know, Elvis in the middle, and then we got, you know, colored lights over here. Elvis, the fusion point of white, and then colored Christmas, and then white over here.
Okay. Yeah. I like it.
It's a real meta thing that no one else in the neighborhood understands yet. But when they find out, they're going to hate us.
Yeah. Well, we just won't talk to them.
They'll listen to the show one day.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't go for they don't go this far back and just like find this episode.
Episode 1 of this new series.
Oh, is it really?
Well, the other one was episode 0.5 because I was doing it on a whim for a show promotion, and had no intention of doing it and just had my shit on me.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, it was a wild night. I had way more to drink that night too. So
was this last week?
No, this is when we were hyping up the comedy couch stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Competition, maybe even a different show.
Was it the night I was there and then I left early-ish?
Maybe. Yeah. You don't really hang out, which is probably, you know, if it's not.
I try not to, because like, you know, I like to get home at a reasonable time. I like my bed.
Yeah.
I fucking love my bed.
I get locked into conversations.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I try my hardest, especially with certain people, just to get away, if I can. But yeah, anyway, going back to what I was talking about.
Yeah, so the ghosts. We were back on.
So we get into this new house or whatever, and then we're having a party one night. You know, like I said, my parents were arguing, so I was like, I'm over this. I'm fucking going to bed. And it felt weird when I went to bed because I felt like there was somebody in the room with me, and like I couldn't get like comfortable. And my thought was my little brother was trying to play a prank on me or something like that. Like I thought he was just like hiding in the closet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I used to place walkie-talkies around the house and just like say shit into them.
Oh no, we fell out of the walkie-talkies whenever we turned like 10.
Like, I mean, that's the perfect time to be placing walkie-talkies around and scaring people.
Yeah, no, but like, so anyway, I was in bed or whatever, and I just like couldn't sleep. And like I heard something. I was like, yo, like, get out. I'm trying to go to bed. I'm not in the mood right now. Like, you know, just want to go to bed. And then the closet door opened. And I was like, Deshaun, I know it's you. Like, just fucking, please go, you know, whatever. I don't hear nothing. No response, no nothing. I turn on the lamp. I go over to the closet door. Nobody's in there. Nothing's in there. Just nothing. So I was like,
oh.
Oh, that's weird. Whatever.
Did you close the door?
I closed the door.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm at least going to do that much. If it
Don't
opened back up
don't
again.
leave the portals open.
Yeah. If it opened back up again, I was about to sleep in my parents' bed or something. I don't know.
How old were you then?
I was like maybe 16.
Oh, yeah, that would have been weird. Hey,
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, I'm 16.
Yeah.
I think there's a ghost in my closet.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I would have figured it out. Slept in the shed or something.
Yeah, I've probably been like, hey, little brother, I'm going to bully you out of my bed.
Yeah.
Real quick.
But, yeah, so then after I close the door, I go back to bed. And then, like, 5 minutes later, like, I felt something next to my bed. I didn't see anything, but I felt like something was there.
You're literally describing one of the things I was going to talk about later. Like, that's really cool.
What was that?
Like, all right, I guess we'll fast forward.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Let me at least finish this
finish
and just
the
like let me land real quick.
Land it.
But so anyway, so like I roll over, and then I try to open my eyes and I can't, and then I feel like something just like on top of me, and like I mean like I feel it on my shoulders. I feel like something pressed against my stomach, and I was like, oh shit. And I tried to open my eyes, I can't. I tried to like speak and I couldn't. I tried to like move and I couldn't. The only thing I could hear was my heartbeat getting louder and louder. And I'm not sure if I heard my breathing or something else's breathing, but that was definitely going on.
That's cool.
I could hear all my blood rushing in my body. And then like this lasted for like 10 minutes. And like I couldn't get up.
Like
I couldn't
a real 10, like you looked at a clock and you were like, that went from 12 to 12:10, or like.
Oh
it felt like
yeah.
10.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
I checked my phone afterward, like after I got up. I was up for a minute
I
after
bet
that.
Yeah, I'm probably up for a while.
Yeah. So after that, I just turned the TV on, started playing games for the rest of the night, try to get my mind right or whatever. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. But that happened, and then there was a second time it happened. The second time it happened, my Xbox just turned on by itself.
I saw what you were doing to get over it, and it was sort of like, hey, ain't gonna happen. I'm
Yeah.
playing Xbox. It's my Xbox.
Yeah,
He Captain
yeah.
Phillips your Xbox.
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, pretty much. He was like, "Oh, this is your save zone. I'm gonna ruin that for you." And
What if you just deleted all of your shit?
oh, dude, I would have exercised that ghost
That's
fast.
definitely a demonic presence.
Yeah, I would have exercised that ghost. I would have walked into hell myself
That would've
and
been-
been like, "Hey, I got some problems."
That's a demon woman.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
No way a demon man would ever delete another.
No, that's definitely a woman's move.
Like, as evil as a man can be.
You're always on the game. You're never.
You don't even care about.
You never pay attention to the hauntings.
See, this is why I don't play them, because I don't have this argument. My arguments are over other things, like clean the baseboards.
Yeah, I mean,
That's some white arguing right there, dude.
I mean, we don't argue about it, but like, she just takes it upon herself to clean the baseboards now, which is totally fine. Like, I'll vacuum them every now and then. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing that made me mad today. I cleaned the baseboards in the bathroom, which is like the room that was like the main source of cleaning.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But then I didn't know I needed to clean the baseboards.
Had
in
mold in your
every
toilet or
room.
whatever. Just fucking.
Yeah, just women, and there's just piss everywhere.
Oh my god, dude.
I mean,
The women did that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fucking women,
No,
dude.
no.
Leaving puddles next to the toilet. How dare you?
Yeah, just waking up in the middle of the night and just not
peeing in the
sitting
sink.
down. I wish I could. It
Just
would
pee in the sink?
Yeah, just apparently the piss smell like reverberates back up if you do that.
Yeah, I believe that.
I believe that.
I
too.
mean, I piss in the shower and it doesn't smell like piss.
Nope, because that's a lot of water washing that down. Less water in the sink. I don't know why.
I don't actually know how true that is.
There's a lot of water in the shower.
I mean, there's a lot of water in the shower, but like, you never just have your shit at full blast when you're brushing your teeth or whatever?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
This is
so,
a
I
weird
mean,
thing.
I think you'll be fine.
I don't piss while I brush. I actually brush my teeth in the shower
just
half the time.
You brush your teeth in the shower?
It saves time, dude. So much time. And you can just go to the shower and wash your teeth off. When you do
So
that.
do you brush your teeth or you just rinse them off?
No. I give them a
Okay.
fucking good brush.
Okay. For a second, it sounded like you were trying to say like I clean my teeth in the shower. I don't necessarily brush them. I just let the water hit them.
You got like 15 minutes of brushing in the shower, then you wash your teeth off.
15 minutes?
Roughly, yeah.
You're not gonna have an enamel left, dude.
I wish I. Well, no, I do have an enamel. It's not all 15 minutes. Come on, man.
I mean,
Like 5.
anything more than like 2.5, 3 minutes is crazy.
Like 3 to 5.
Okay, 3 to 5. 5 is nuts.
It's like a minute on one side, a minute this side, a minute in the middle.
So that's 3.
Yeah, but
How'd you get 5 minutes out of
But
that?
I'm not counting. It could be 5.
Jesus Christ. Why are my gums bleeding? You don't even have gingivitis. You just brush too good.
No, I mean,
It's like me when I wipe though. Like I am like a fucking like.
You're gonna have like a sensitive gooch.
Oh yeah, I already do. Dude, I wipe until there's blood. Like I cannot stand to see shit.
Oh.
So like, I can't tell you how much toilet paper I go through for one, for two.
Boy, you got hit hard during the shortage, didn't you?
Honestly, no.
No.
We were stocked up. We always have toilet paper on hand, so like it was good.
I thought you might have gone bidet at that point.
Nah, somebody told me to get a bidet the other day.
As finicky as you seem, you don't want blood every time. I'd go bidet.
Yeah, no, I want one. I definitely do. I just don't want one with like still water. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? No, I don't know what you mean.
Like, you know how like sediment builds up in like water or whatever.
Yeah,
if it's like
I'm gonna have to replace my
water
faucet in
heater.
my sink. No, I've already replaced the water heater.
Oh shit.
No, we just got some shitty water in this town.
Yeah, no,
this
true.
town has sediment like motherfucker.
Yeah, and like it shows like in the toilet or whatever, because like you'll flush and like have the black shit come out.
No, I have like rust stains in my toilet from.
I get those
water.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. You can tell my wife this now. It's not
just you.
Town, dude.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Everywhere that I've been, everybody who lives in this town has the same issue.
Yeah. At least our water tastes okay. Nashville. Ugh.
I don't know. I put mine to a Brita filter.
This water tastes fine out the same. I will say that.
Cumberland County water, however, nah.
It's not. I'll say North Carolina water in general is pretty decent compared to like Nashville, Tennessee. That's the one place I will.
I've never been to Nashville, so I don't know.
I had one bad experience at a hotel where I couldn't even drink out their water fountains or their sinks and stuff, and I was like, I can't. I had to buy even their water that was like from their spring tasted bad. Like the Nashville spring water you would get in like a little container. I was like, well, maybe this is good. I had to buy like Dasani.
That's insane.
To get decent tasting water.
For Dasani to be like the choice, that's wild.
I used to work at Pepsi, so I don't want to get Aquafina.
Just out of spite?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get better water.
I would get Deer Park if I could have found it.
That's fucking crazy. Deer Park is, in my personal opinion, Deer Park is worse than Dasani.
I mean, yeah, but it was better than Nashville water.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Sorry, Nashville. You guys have great music, but expensive parking and terrible water. That's why everybody's drunk there. They can't drink the water.
That's like Orlando. Orlando's got terrible water.
Yeah, I got married in Orlando.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, when
the water was bad in Florida.
Every time we go, we end up staying at a hotel, and like when I brush my teeth, I hate it. I hate it so much because I could smell the water.
We were at Airbnb, and like water is still kind of bad.
Yeah, every hotel I've been in, I just realized it's just Orlando in general.
I think there's old pipes at the hotels down there, though.
I think everything is just like there's so much like corrosion from all like the mix of salt water and then like all the fucking drugs that people flush down their toilets, and whatever. Yeah. All those fucking tweakers down there.
Apparently, somewhere there's like a pretty high amount. I think it's in Canada. A pretty high amount of fentanyl in the water.
Like if you drink it, like it could affect you.
If you drink the public water, there's high enough amounts to where you're docile by it. A little bit.
That's actually crazy. Yeah.
Scary.
Oh, dude.
They're doing that with the little bit of fentanyl. Like that's what everyone thinks the fluoride in the water was doing. It's like they're gonna do it with fentanyl.
The fluoride in the water was definitely a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Like
it makes your teeth good, but our calcified pineal gland.
Actually, no, not even. Fluoride actually is not as good for your teeth as you would think.
Yeah, I know.
It causes, like, for example, I have fluorosis.
Fluorosis? What is that?
So whenever you have too much fluoride in your system at one point, it affects your teeth. So they could wither away faster, or, they could have, like, mild cases, discoloration.
Oh.
Like, the sides of my canines are, like, kind of withered away. But they've been like that since they've grown in. But that was just due to fluorosis.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at there. I'm not even a fucking conspiracy theorist. It's a fact.
No, that's 100% true.
It's not coming from me. It's coming from someone else who suffers from it. Remember that, people. Welcome to APR.
But that's Cumberland County water too. So like I don't know what the deal is here.
Can
how
soldiers
bad it is.
just not get good water anywhere?
I don't think so.
I
don't think that's a thing for them.
Like,
that's why they're crazy.
Like Lejeune, damn near killed all the people drinking that water.
Oh really?
Dude, there's a class action lawsuit going back till the 70s. With the Camp Lejeune water.
God damn, dude.
And then Fayetteville, fluorosis. And then let's not even talk about fluorosis. Let's talk about Gen X in the water in Fayetteville, in parts of Fayetteville. I ran into I was doing a job, and I was like, why do all these people have cases of water? It was in Fayetteville, sitting outside their houses. And I was talking to them, and they were getting a new filtration system for their trailer park.
Yeah.
And I was like, so what's with all this? They were like, oh, we got Gen X in the water. And I was like, oh, shit.
Like not like people.
No, like the chemical from DuPont that was in all the water.
Oh, in the Cape Fear River and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, I was like, it's in. He's like, we can't even wash our clothes. It's so bad here.
God.
So you got these people who are already suffering because this is not nice housing, and they got to take their clothes to a laundromat because they can't wash them at home.
Was this a place across the street from Hilly?
No, this was. I don't really remember exact neighborhood. It was near rivers though. It was near near the Cape Fear River kind of. So
okay.
You could kind of like see why.
Yeah.
It was a problem area.
Jeez, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. And
yeah.
You kind of answered a little bit of it. So there's some of the demons I found. Sleep paralysis demons. Sounds like you may have ran into one.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
It doesn't sound like you maybe ran into the mayor. There's several versions of the mayor. This is actually where nightmare comes from. So
okay.
It's typically a female demon who tries to suffocate the victim, or they turn them into a horse and they ride them all night, and that's why they're so tired in the morning.
Oh.
So, like, you got a little bit of folklore in the turning them into a horse part.
Okay.
And then the real thing is they ride them if they're female demon riding them. It sort of links up to a later one we'll get back to.
Ah, interesting.
Now, have you run into... I don't know if you ran into this one. This one doesn't sound like the one you've run into, but it did push you down. You may have, like... I've seen some of the people you hang out with. This one might be one. It's called the Hexendrücken. It's German for witches pressing. You hang out with some witchy-looking people. I've seen them.
Yeah. I could actually make the argument that that's probably been one of the experiences.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think you've been cursed? Because when I read this one, I heard...
Okay, so I wouldn't say cursed necessarily. Curse is a little far-fetched because a curse has to be intentional. I just think that certain people bring a certain energy with them, and when their intentions go towards you or are focused on you, it's like a curse, but it's, again, unintentional. So, like, you just kind of, like, draw that energy, and it fucks with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy who said we do exist on 3 different planes, the mental, the physical, and the spiritual. Right? Totally makes sense. Some people are very spiritually fucked up. They're smart as shit, and physically, you know, they could be attractive, they could be whatever, but their spiritual is all fucked up. So it just ruins everything else.
Yeah, it's like most people, right?
Yeah, and it's infectious. And stuff like that can be really infectious, and you can, like, catch on to it. Like, me personally, I was telling this to somebody recently, like, I have a bad habit of feeding on emotions. Yeah, and I don't mean to.
Empathy is like a drug.
Yeah.
And like, an empath. I get the shit.
Yeah, and when you're spiritually, like, in tune, I think it's a stronger case of that, because, like, empathy is way more than just emotions. It's like
vibes,
aura, all of that.
All that weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff
exactly. All that granola shit.
I don't subscribe to, but I don't necessarily not to. I get vibes. You pick up on,
like, I'm not gonna
is vibes.
Like, I pick up on vibes, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, what's your horoscope? You know what I mean?
Right. We're not.
You're a Pisces. Yeah. Like, I'm never gonna hit that fucking weird pseudoscience.
You're not gonna carry a crystal around to protect yourself.
God, no.
No.
Maybe I should. I don't know. You said what?
But would you wear a cross?
No.
It's like that. That is very funny. It's like
I have my theory about a cross too, and I don't believe that it means what people think it means.
I've heard that one. There's a really good joke. I forget who told it, so forgive me. It was like, do you think that Jesus would want to come back and see everybody wearing that fucking thing?
wearing his murder weapon?
Yeah. And I definitely paraphrased that, so forgive me, famous comedian joke that I just butchered. But
yeah.
Like I think it was Stanley.
No, that would be very degrading.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He would probably be like, God, no, don't. I never want to see that.
Like, and yeah, no, I kind of think that it is a little ironic, you know, like, oh, it's a reminder that he died for our sins.
And there's
like,
some super Protestant church, and even the Orthodox ones who are against the idolatry to the point of, like, no crosses. Like they're like, that's an idol.
Yeah, so I mean, and there's so many things in that whole religion thing that are contradictory. So, like, you know, people want to have churches or whatever, and I forget, maybe it's Old Testament somewhere, that God literally says, don't worship me out loud, or blah blah blah, something along those lines. Like, if they believe, they'll find me on their own. Like, you don't have to, like, sing my praises and this, that, and the third, and, like, everybody else does. You know what I mean? Like,
the New Testament counter would be some sort of evangelical line.
yeah, probably.
I haven't read the Bible. I don't know the line. I'm sure it's there.
I haven't read the Bible. I'll come across, like, scriptures every now and then. My dad is really heavy into the Bible, but he's not, like, he doesn't go to church. He's not, like...
He's a at-home guy.
Yeah. He's very much at home. And, like, he'll bring it up when it's relevant to conversation, which I like, but he doesn't, like, harp on it too much, which I really love. Whenever we have conversations about certain things or whatever, or I'm talking about, like, personal things or whatever, like, he'll give me a scripture and be like, read over this. And then, like, we were at Bubba's one day, and I was talking about, like, oh, man, like, I got so angry. Like, I really wanted to, like, hurt somebody.
Right.
And then he just showed me a scripture, like, relating to that, and I was like, oh, I feel better. Like, I don't know. It was just...
I mean,
but,
like, I know, some people who are lapsed Christians even go back to the book as a moral code or, like, a guidebook on how to be decent.
Yeah.
And even if that's all you take from it, then that's pretty decent, too.
Yeah, I'll take that. At least you're putting forth some sort of effort.
I consider myself a lapsed one. I still believe. I just don't have... I work Sundays sometimes. I've worked most weekends for the last several years. So like it's sort of like, I'd love to go to church, but I don't have any around here that I have found that I'd want
It's like barbershops, dude. I'm very picky. If there's not a Dominican in there, I don't think I could trust it.
My
you know what I
last
mean?
barber that I was like cool with, he's a black guy, and he's over in Carthage now. And I don't feel like driving over there to get my hair cut, so I just have Abby do it. But I'm like, I should go check him out.
It's only 30 minutes.
That's a drive on a Saturday.
That is not that, dude. I drive 42 minutes
for your barber.
Yeah.
Where you go?
I go to, it's a place called Empire off of Cliffdale.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to a guy named Ruben in there. He's fucking awesome. Dude's sick. I just found out he's Peruvian. I thought he was Dominican for the longest time.
Oh, well, he just found out you're Dominican.
Yeah. Sort of Rican, baby. But anyway, going back.
I found there's another one on here. This one's kind of neat.
Okay.
This is from Nigeria. This is called Ogun Uru, and that stands for Nocturnal Warfare. So this is basically if you have a complete demon infestation of your body, and your mind, and soul, and the only thing that happens that cures that is exorcisms and a lot of prayer. I don't think you got that one.
No.
I think you're good.
At least not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
And then this one actually could be it. This next one. This is a Mexican one.
Okay.
I think this is it. It's Si me sube... shit. Si me... I don't speak Spanish, guys.
Let me see it.
Si me suebo el muerto. A dead body climbed on top of me.
Could be.
That one...
could be.
That was the entire description. In the
name.
In the name. It was just like, that's what that means. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's fucking scary.
I thought you were going to say, what was it? The La Llorona or whatever?
No, you got to be down by a river to run in there.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, I know about her. That's a decent movie, too.
I haven't watched it.
It's all in Spanish, as it should be.
Yeah.
It's subtitled out.
It's based in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would imagine mostly Mexico, maybe even goes over. The Lady by the River is an old, like, it can go anywhere, but it's in Mexico.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Latin America.
I don't think I have that, or the El Chupa Libre.
Chupacabra.
Yeah.
And then this one also could be it, but you didn't know if it was a lady or not. This is the most common one. It's the old hag. And the old
the old hag.
The old hag's based out of Canada originally, I think.
Uh-huh.
A lot of reports in Newfoundland.
How do you not know, like, how is it not the same thing as, like, the nightmare or whatever, or the mare?
I think the old hag and the nightmare are the same.
Are the same? It's just different regions.
Different regions, they probably, different accents.
Oh yeah, you like that, eh?
Oh, you want to avoid me? I don't know what they sound like in Canada. I don't know what an old hag in Canada sounds like.
If it's not from Toronto, it's okay. But if it's from Toronto, it's probably the most annoying ghost you'll ever have.
I've heard that the Toronto accent is...
Toronto accent is absolutely putrid.
Really?
It's so disgusting.
Worse than the Philly.
Oh, dude, way worse than Philly.
I love
it.
Philly.
It sounds like what do they call it? It sounds like a retarded roadman accent from, like, England.
Roadman? What's a roadman?
I think that's the name. So roadman is like kind of like their street sort of, slang, whatever, like street sort of like dialect that they have up there.
Okay. Well, what
Like
is
if you listen to like UK drill, I think that's pretty much like what they sound like usually.
Yeah, I look like I listen to a lot of UK drill rap.
Hey, you know, you never look on your way to work. You never know what's playing.
You know what? I do listen to these old guys who are UK drill rappers.
Oh, you're talking about Pete and Boss?
Yeah.
I love them. I love them so much.
They're funny.
I found out that I think it's the shorter dude. He started this whole thing because his granddaughter played him some music that she really liked, and he's like, what if I did that? And so like he did this for his granddaughter.
He did it as a troll.
Well, he didn't do it as a troll. He was like, he wanted to make something for her.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, that's actually I hope that's true.
That's a sick fucking grandpa. Though.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Grandpa
sick. He's actually like killing the game too. You know what I mean?
He's probably going download festival at this point, right?
Probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This next one may be the guy though. It's the Hat Man.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't know about hat. I do feel like I know about a cloak, or like some sort of robe.
Well, the Hat Man also wears a cloak sometimes.
Okay.
There's a lot of different Hat Men. Sometimes he's got a bowler. Sometimes he's got a top hat.
Very.
Sometimes he's got a red Yankees backwards hat. That's the Fred Durstman.
Oh, yikes!
That's my joke for this episode.
Yikes! Chocolate starfish.
He's all about that nookie.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. If I woke up to a fucking Limp Bizkit demon,
I'd be all right.
I wouldn't.
I'd be totally fine.
I'm not a Limp Bizkit fan.
If only we could fly.
Nah.
We're gonna keep this rolling.
Nah, man. I want a Wayne Static Ghost.
I am a big Static X fan. I play Static X probably more than any band from that era.
Really?
Driving, because it's great driving music.
And
it's not demonic necessarily. I quit playing my satanic music while driving because I don't want to get in a wreck and have that shit playing. They'll be like,
yeah, they'll be like, let them die.
They'll die. Static X, they'll be like, all right, it's probably drugs.
Yeah.
Save him.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad I don't listen to Mudvayne anymore. Like,
they're satanic.
They're not satanic, but
I know the main guy's like a Trump guy now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he started a band called Hell Yeah with Vinnie Paul, and it was
I loved Hell Yeah.
Alcohol and Ass is one of their songs.
Yeah. Alcohol.
Yeah, that's the lead singer of Mudvayne.
Yeah, Chad Gray, and it was the guitarist too.
Oh, really?
It was it was him, the guitarist. I forget where the bassist is from, and then Vinnie Paul.
I saw them at Jester's Pub.
Oh, did you?
That was cool.
I only went to Jester's Pub once, but that one time I went was pretty cool because I got to see 10 Years.
Abby was there.
And then Seven Dust headlined.
Abby was at that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude,
we weren't dating at the time.
It was a super sick show.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10
Years had that one song. And Seven Dust had all those songs. They had so many good songs.
Yeah, I forget what the song was that 10 Years had. Should I? Yeah.
I'm not good with lyrics, so I know vibes on songs.
Yeah.
Like forever, I thought Panama by Van Halen was Cannonball.
Which would make a little more sense. I feel like it kind of has that vibe.
Except for the name of the song is Panama. And
right.
They would say the name of the song before.
Well, maybe they were at like a pool somewhere in Panama, and the dude was like, "Yo, this is the best fucking Cannonball I've ever seen."
I'm playing this back for Abby to hear. This is justifying my point exactly.
You never know.
My point exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that one gets me in a lot of like grief.
Oh my god!
Like,
you guys have arguments about that?
Not arguments, just like I get roasted.
It was like
I get roasted for saying a word wrong in my house.
You ever listen to that song "Bad Fish" by Sublime? Yeah.
I hate Sublime, but yes.
Okay, I love that song. There was a girl that put me onto that song a long time ago, but Jordan and me had the same fucking thought about this one part of the song. So the lyric goes, "Ain't got no quarrels with God," but what I hear and what she hears is "ain't got no whores with guns." The way he says it, and
that's how you knew she was the one.
Yeah,
both had the same misinterpretation.
Yeah, and apparently this is common too. It wasn't just us. Apparently this was like a Reddit thread.
So, I love when a band needs an entire Reddit thread to figure out what the fuck they said. They couldn't just print it on a damn.
No, not at all. Not at all, man.
There used to be entire websites dedicated to lyrics back in the day.
There still are.
Okay.
Genius is still a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure that those are still going on.
I really wish I would have known how to utilize lyrics like searching lyrics back when I was younger, because there's a lot of songs that I listen to that like now that I'm older I listen to them and I can hear the words a little better, like my ears are developed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
Oh, it was like as a kid I didn't realize what Third Eye Blind was singing about.
Oh, you talking about
like all of their songs, every single one of their fucking songs. But
Semi-Charmed Life or whatever.
Semi-Charmed Life,
yeah.
Methamphetamine and stuff, and then Jumper Suicide.
Oh yeah, it was.
That's deep ass shit for a kid to be walking around like, I wish you would step back from that ledge. Like, okay, what are we talking about, kid? It's like, no.
Like, what if you find out like Wonderwall? Oh, actually, no. There was one song that I found out was about something totally different than what I thought it was. It was Candy by Cameo.
Okay.
Tastes like candy. I can feel it when you walk, even when you talk. It takes over. It's about cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah, and like there's a part where there was a part in there. I was listening to it recently.
Cocaine's why I like listening to the Weeknd songs around my daughter, because she doesn't understand all those cocaine references.
Oh my god, dude!
Like so many cocaine references.
I
don't even do coke, but it's just fun to listen to pop music.
I love the Weeknd so much.
I do too.
His last album was incredible.
Yeah, it's great.
It was, dude, like that synth pop kind of vibe.
Well, that's back. It's hitting the teens now. The pop stars have taken. I swear, the Weeknd did all of the stuff for Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah.
Well, either him or MGMT, one of those two, because all of those like
MGMT brought back like the old psychedelic sort of like funk, like Grateful Dead but better.
Yeah,
like,
their songs had meaning.
Yeah,
Deep, dark meaning.
That was the first song I ever listened to when I was high. It was Electric Feel.
Oh, Electric Feel's great. It's a high
dude
song.
Oh my god, it was I've never felt a vibe like that ever in my life, and I'm still chasing that high to this day.
Or try Acid and Oracular Spectacular. That'll be good. Not really. I actually avoid when doing psychedelics because I want to have a good trip.
I love listening to music on psychedelics. Like
I like Thor Ragnarok on psychedelics.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I can only imagine, dude. The color scheme and everything on it is just perfect.
The vibes are great.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I watched the movie on mushrooms, and I mushroomed out. Like,
like full visuals?
It just went. And then I came back too, and Thor Ragnarok was still on. I was like, hell yeah. So I don't know what happened. This was during COVID, by the way.
Were you by yourself at home?
No.
Wife and kid were here?
They were asleep.
Oh, okay.
It was approved.
You're quiet while on mushrooms?
I don't know.
That doesn't happen to me. Like I'm
I'm used to being sneaky.
I have to make noise, otherwise if I feel like I'm too quiet, I'm like suppressing too much.
I did cook a pulled pork, like while doing it, but I dumped a bunch of like blue curacao in the crock pot with it.
Oh, you and me are very different people on mushrooms.
Yeah, dude, I like doing culinary feats.
That's a disaster.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
I ate it, but it was bad.
You ate it? You actually like?
You're not gonna eat
like a full plate.
You're not gonna eat blue pork when you find it the next morning. It was like a Dr. Seuss adventure.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I will eat my blue pork and ham.
That is disgusting.
It wasn't good. I tried.
This will be the last episode I ever do with you, by the way.
Well, are you serious? Come on. Man.
Nah, man. No. That's crossing a line.
That's mushroom culinary stuff, man. It doesn't happen normally.
Yikes.
I'm pretty good cook otherwise. You've had some of my food I've cooked at parties.
Yeah.
You didn't have the quesadillas because you hate corn.
I still ate the quesadillas.
You did eat them?
Yeah.
Okay, but you hate corn, so...
I don't like loose corn.
No loose corn.
I can eat corn on the cob.
Well, see, this gives me...
I can have elote.
This gives me a good justification to make chorizo quesadillas next time. Since you don't eat corn, I can have some meat quesadillas out there.
There you go.
See?
Yeah, I'm not a huge, like... I don't know what it is, and I don't know when it happened. Because, like, I used to eat corn all the time growing up. But, yeah, like, corn as a side just does not make sense to me. It's just...
It's more of an interior on the quesadilla.
It's a very... Like, there's just nothing to it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a 79-cent can, typically, if you're going to see a can of corn.
Yeah, but then I'm going to eat that whole thing and not feel full. And then it's just like, I'm just going to shit weird. You know what I mean?
Well, no, like if I went to a restaurant, I'm not ordering corn, like, in a thing. Corn on the cob, maybe.
Corn on the cob, for sure.
Yeah, but the corn in a thing?
Yeah. No. I'm
maybe
not...
If it's a souffle?
If you tell me corn salsa, sure. I have corn salsa.
Black bean and corn salsa.
Yeah. But I'm not just eating fucking... You're not going to give me some, like, soul food plate and then, like, oh, here's some corn. Because, yeah, that's an insult to me, for one. You could have replaced it with literally anything else.
Green beans?
Green beans, fine.
You're okay with green beans over corn?
Absolutely. 100%. Green beans have more flavor.
If they're cooked right.
Yeah.
If they're cooked right.
You mean like out the can?
No. I mean, like, you got to add some, like meat
butter,
bits and
fucking bacon.
Something.
Yeah.
Fatback, something.
Yeah. Oh, I love some fatback, dude.
Yeah, dude. All right, we're going to get all hungry.
Yeah.
I got minestrone.
I just ate 4 hot dogs before I came here.
Oh, I wish I had a hot dog, dude.
Dude, we went to a cookout yesterday, and I asked my buddy, I was like, hey, what do you need? He was like, I need buns. I need, if you guys are going to bring burgers, bring those. I was like, cool. I was like, you need cheese? He's like, no. I was like, how many hot dogs do you have? He was like, I got a pack. And I was like, I don't think that's going to be enough. So,
a single pack of how many people?
So it was me, Jordan, him and his wife, and then Liller.
Okay. So 5.
So 5 people.
So it's still roughly...
That's like 2 hot dogs for 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm guessing we're going to say all the guys are getting 2 hot dogs, all the girls are getting 1 hot dog.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be at least 1 left over. Maybe?
Maybe.
No.
But, yeah, honestly...
Math doesn't make sense here.
Actually, no, because I do think his wife is vegetarian.
Oh.
Or his girlfriend, excuse me. His girlfriend's vegetarian. I didn't think about that. So, like, I got, like, a whole, like, 20-pack of hot dogs or whatever, and then, like, a 20-pack of burgers, and then...
Nice.
Yeah, we only went through that 1 pack of hot dogs.
Wow, he was right on with
yeah, he was, and I was like, damn, I really overcompensated. I should just listen. I spent $70 for nothing.
You know what? It's just like your wedding. You just overestimate everything.
It's better to be prepared.
If you didn't have that beer, they all would have wanted beer. If you didn't have the beer, they all would have wanted beer. I guarantee it, dude.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. The fact that you had options, they chose the one they wanted, but that one was there. But if they didn't have it, they would have.
Which is also shitty, because like you see it there, like fucking be like, yeah, can I get a beer?
I would have hung out by the keg had I been there. You know that. You know I would have done a dent.
I'm actually glad I didn't drink any beer, because I didn't have a hangover the next morning, which is super awesome. Like I was physically like hungover, but not like sick. You know what I mean? Like
you didn't have the headache.
Yeah, I didn't have the headache. I didn't have the nausea. I was just like, my body was just weak. I think I was just tired.
Just dehydrated.
Yeah, very.
You needed like 4 Gatorades and some water.
Yeah, but
I got one more demon.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it.
The last one. I don't think this one's it.
Not the hot dog demon.
Not the hot dog. We were like the Hat Man we talked about.
Yeah.
This one is like a combination of the hag, but she's hot. It's a succubus. Straight up.
I've heard about the succubus.
Yeah, they fuck you while you sleep.
And that's actually what I thought the mayor was, essentially, or the writing woman.
I think that the mayor is like a little bit old. Like the mayor's not quite the hag.
Gotcha.
The hag is the old one. The succubus is what you want. If you're going to be fucked in your sleep.
While we're on the topic of ghosts fucking you, because
I've never don't want the incubus to fuck you. That's the male version of the succubus. You don't want that.
I do like to fuck to incubus.
Oh,
that is a difference. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A little bit morning view.
Yeah. Aqueous transmission. Like fucking that's the best fucking. Anyway.
All right. This is gonna be the name of this episode is Attention Deficit Disorder
/ ghosts.
But
no. So there is so as you know, I watch anime.
Yeah.
I'm not like a huge anime buff. Like I don't watch like all like the fucking super niche ones or whatever.
You're not watching stuff like them cook. You're not watching anime cooking shows.
No, but I've heard about them, and I'm not interested. Not interested at all.
I had a clip pop up on Facebook. I was like, is this a fucking cooking show for an anime?
It's Food Wars, probably.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It's the worst. My buddy tried to sell it to me, like, dude, no, you gotta watch it. I was like, I'm not going to, ever.
I don't want to see Goku make a salad.
Yeah. And then, like, why is it, everybody's, like, violently horny for food in that show. It's, like, super weird.
I mean, that just make me hungry. Or horny. I don't know.
Orangry?
Horngry.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hungry right now, actually.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
But I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll probably just drink. I'm done.
I'll probably just drink. Smart man.
Yeah. I haven't had my ice cream for today.
Hold on, let me put this mic down real quick.
He's got to zen up real quick.
Yeah, forgive me, Lord, for I have zinned.
I do hope to one day have a nicotine sponsor on this show. That would be dope.
Dude, if you did, I'd be so happy.
Nicotine, Fleshlight, reach out.
Fleshlight?
Reach out.
Yeah, shout out Fleshlight.
Shout out Fleshlight.
Never had one.
I have.
Have you really?
It's pretty decent.
One day, we'll try it.
One day your wife takes a long time out of town. You know, the great thing about Walmart is they just sell like $20 versions now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That I didn't know. I don't go to Walmart.
Target has them too.
Oh, okay, cool. Have you been to the Target yet?
No, that's where my wife and daughter are right now.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. We spent like 2 hours in there the other day. It's awesome.
They had that silent open. My wife was so pissed because she had to leave a family event to go cover that. I think it was a volleyball game too.
Oh my god!
It was like your daughter is playing volleyball and playing pretty damn good, and like here we are at Target. She was so mad, dude. She felt so pissed off.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But like the whole succubus thing.
Yeah.
They fuck you.
Yeah.
They live off semen. That's like their own. That's all they do. They live off of it.
Interesting.
And when they fuck you while you sleep, every interaction you have, they have a baby that night. So when you die and if you go to hell, you run into all your like demon seed that you didn't even know you had.
Oh shit.
So they're like, now that's only in certain, I think that's in like the Kabbalah, so like Jewish mysticism. But still, that's not like, I wouldn't want to run into that.
Nah, dude, that's crazy.
It's like Black Dude Hell right there, running into all your...
It's so much child support.
So much. I don't even know how you like get beyond that to go to heaven. If you're just stuck there.
We're already in hell, and that's how we ended up here. That's why we're in the situation that we are now. No, what I was gonna say in reference to like the writing woman or whatever. So there's an anime that came out. It's called Dandadan.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen some ads for this.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. A, it's incredible. B, it's fucking weird.
I heard the animator is like the next big guy in anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the animator is on some shit because like he's fucking that studio, whatever they're doing, man, it's perfect. But so pretty much it's like a show about like a kid who's like a nerd, and then like it was this girl who's like broken up with her boyfriend or whatever, and she's like trying to find like this perfect guy like based off like some like famous like 1950s or 60s like very masculine Japanese actor named Ken Takakura, I believe. Anyway, so they reference that a lot in the show.
Is this a real guy?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can look him up.
Yeah, you can look it up. He's a real dude.
Okay.
And like I get it. But like, so anyway, the story is like she runs into him and stops him from being bullied after she gets broken up with. And then like he's like, "Oh, I know like why you saved me." He's like, "Because you also believe in UFOs and UAPs and stuff like that."
Wait, that's a tangent.
Yeah. Like he just like starts going off. And she's like, "I don't believe in aliens, but I believe in ghosts." And he laughs at her. So then they go out on a dare. He has to go check out a haunted place that she knows about, and then she has to go check out a place where there's like a lot of like UFO activity and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's and this is real in Japanese culture too. There's a ghost called Turbo Granny.
I think I may know this one.
Yeah.
Go
It's
ahead.
Turbo Granny. Yeah. You can't. She places a curse on you, to where she pretty much holds your dick hostage.
Oh no.
Yeah, and like possesses you essentially. So like he runs into the tunnel, runs into her or whatever after not believing in the shit. And the first thing she says into him, she's like, "I'll let you suck on my teats, boy, if you let me gobble your dong." Like literally, that is what she says.
I'm taking that this one's not on Netflix, right?
It is on Netflix.
Oh, it's Netflix?
It's Netflix, Hulu, and Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2 episodes are out. It is a fucking hilarious show. The English dub is not bad, which I'm very happy about. I love it. Solid English dub.
You suck on these tits.
Yeah. He's like, "I'll let you suck on my teats, boy."
So this is a good intro anime for Abby. She's never watched a single one. She hates Japan.
Oh, she will probably hate this show.
Oh, brilliant. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make her watch it.
It is so fucking... It is so outlandish.
It would be like me trying to watch JoJo.
I love JoJo.
I know you do. You told me about it several times.
The reason I love JoJo, anime has this thing where like they'll do like... I call it like the Dragon Ball Z scheme, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
where like
story
you,
arcs.
yeah. Well, not just the story arcs, but like strong enemy, you get stronger, and then like you beat that enemy. Like Bleach follow this, One Piece follows this, Naruto follow this, all that stuff. Fuck, even Pokemon.
Shoot, even that's literally what Batman does. He never wins the first fight. He always comes back better prepared the second.
Well, yeah, but he's prepared. He didn't train to get stronger. He just has A strategy.
Sometimes strategy and it's the same. It's
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Batman's never going to train to get that much stronger than what he already is.
Yeah. Or it's like Batman never catches them immediately. He's got to figure out their game plan.
Yeah.
But like,
I understand like the Japanese equivalent is like, no, I'm going to go into the hyperbolic time chamber and get literally going to beat the shit out of Cell.
yeah.
So,
But JoJo's is cool because the way it works is like, it's not like a direct like power up. Like, it's not like, oh, they're just stronger than me. Like, some people can like fucking cut pieces of time out. So like, it'll just like say me and you are having this conversation, and then like all of a sudden I'm talking about like Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. I cut like 10 seconds out the conversation, so you don't know what the fuck just happened. So some people will do that.
I might do that right there. I might just cut.
One of the characters, his power is when he punches something, it distorts. So like it'll just like completely like rearrange people's faces or whatever. Like, yeah, so like it's just, I don't know. It's like, it's really interesting how they use those mechanics to work out like the situations that they're in.
So they actually just use their powers to overcome. It's more of a Batman thing.
Yeah, exactly. More of a Batman thing.
I might like it then.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna like the gay show.
That's why I like the show so much, because like it starts off kind of like that, like where it's like power scaling, and then it gets interesting. I think it's second season. They introduce like this new power called stands, and everyone does like a different thing. It's like
Stand.
Okay. Yeah, not stand, not Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, fun little fact, all their powers are based off of like music artists and stuff.
I think we're gonna have to do a different show about anime.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm down to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually watch more anime again. I'm gonna tell you about how much I love Baki.
I love Baki.
I love Baki.
Baki is so disgusting,
It's
and
the
it's
stupidest thing I've ever
it's
watched
so
in my
good.
life. Baki's the dumbest thing I've
Oh,
ever watched.
100%. 100% is the
And
dumbest
they
show.
take the power scaling to another incredible.
It's like
plane.
less good Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the live action movie.
Oh God, no, we're not. I always forget that Abomination exists, and I never want to be reminded.
You know what? It was Raul Julia's last movie before he died. He did it for his son.
Was that the guy who played M. Bison?
Yep, he was the guy who also played Gomez Adams. In the.
Oh no shit.
Yep.
I had no idea that was the same dude.
There you go.
Wow.
We're gonna leave on that.
Okay, cool.
Well, come out to the show Friday.
Yeah, come out to the show Friday. Support all the local comedians. We got Jordan Cornish. We got Weston Suggs. And Greg Capra. I believe that's how you say his name.
And I'll be hosting for all those dudes.
Yeah, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm sad I'm going to miss it, but I will be
next week hosting the open mic.
Yeah. I'll be in Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights. So
Sick.
Very excited for that. But yeah, man.
That was Antione Norwood.
Hell yeah.